Hi, everyone. This is Amy DeLine, one of your upline mentors with Avon. We have just recently launched Avon 2.0, our brand new representative site where we can manage our business, and it is amazing. It is a huge improvement over the previous site that we were working on, but just like anything new, if you're accustomed with using the old site and you're now moving on to the new site, it may feel a bit confusing. You may feel a little bit lost because things aren't where you expect them to be based on the old site. But really, once you get the hang of it, I think you're going to really love this new site and enjoy using it. There's a lot of improvements to it that are going to make it easier for us to manage our business on Avon 2.0. What I wanted to do very quickly, though, since I am just getting ready to submit an order, I've got a few customer orders, a few things that I need for myself. I'm just about to submit an order, so I thought, let me do this live with you so that I can walk through the process of how we place our orders on Avon 2.0. And I'll just show you a couple things in the process. I've been using the site now, the new site, for a few weeks, so it's still relatively new to me, so we'll go through it together. I mean, I can't promise that I'm not going to get caught up on something and say, where's that thing I'm looking for? But we're going to go through it together and just get an order placed so you can see how to do it. So I'm going to switch over to screen share. Okay, so now you are looking at my login screen for Avon 2.0. So I'm going to go ahead and enter in my account number and password. And I'm going to get signed in here. Okay, that part's normal, just like on the old site. When you get to the site, it looks a lot more like our web stores. It's much more appealing to look at. It's much more visual, and you'll notice there's a lot more images spread out throughout the site. Just to kind of give you a quick little tour, we've still got our main menu up here. You can kind of scroll over and see all the things. You can see your order history, track orders, look at invoices, process returns, all through the order section. Our web office looks very similar to the way it did before. I'll click on it and let you see. So you see this looks very similar to before. This is still where you can see if you've had any online orders, and you can click to view the online orders you've had. This is still where you can create customer invoices. You can enter customers into your address book here, so you can customize your online store here. So that looks very similar. Campaign Insider is going to bring you to a page which always shows our updated campaign insider video, along with tips on how to sell the products that are the newest and the hottest products that we have coming. So right now you see featured our tips for selling unlimited lashes, which I love. Our new Love at First Lash Mascara, which is amazing. Our Aspira products. We've got more fun Aspira products coming. Our kids' multivitamins will be coming up in Campaign 21. I'm excited about that. We get a look ahead into Campaign 19 to see some of what's coming. So Campaign Insider is kind of your place to get all the latest information about the current campaign, the upcoming campaigns, and how you can best sell those products. You've got an earnings tab right here, which brings you to some easy to access information about the regular earnings chart. If you're a President's Club member, what your earnings look like, how the earnings level works, how demo discounts work. So there's some kind of quick, easy information there. You can also see a summary of your earnings, so you can look and see your estimated earnings for each of the campaigns. You can also track how close you are to the President's Recognition Program, to becoming a President's Club member. You can see your current sales for the whole year and see a goal chart on what you need to do to get to President's Club. And if you're in leadership, you can also see your leadership earnings statement here. We've got a rewards and recognition tab here, which is pretty cool. It gives some information about the President's Club recognition program and some of the rewards that you'll get as a President's Club member. You can also track the top 100 reports here, so you can see if you're ranking in the top 100 of the company in different pinnacle recognition categories. So we've got some cool information there. You've also, actually, let me scroll down a little bit here. This is also where you would go if you have President's Club rewards points to redeem. You can come over here to access the menu. Let's see what else we have here. And then there's some booklets which give information about how you achieve some of the rewards of the President's Club program. And then we've got the leadership tab here, which if you're currently in leadership or if you're interested in becoming part of Avon leadership by building a team of your own, there's a lot of great information here about what you get as you grow a team. There's some stories and some perks and benefits from real representatives and how they are making their dreams come true through their Avon business. And down here is a very cool career and compensation guide, which outlines all the ways that you can earn money with Avon, both through sales and through leadership. So there's a quick overview, but what I really want to do right here is place an order so you can see how to do that. Now, the cool thing about this site, oh, and let me show you this. Right here, if you ever want to get back to the home page, just click right on that button that says Avon 2.0, and it brings you right back home. So when you're here, there's a few different ways you can enter your orders. Let me just move this down a little bit so that my little image isn't blocking my cart. So you'll see over here on the top right side, there's a little order cart, and that's where you'll be able to see any items you've already entered. So you see I've already entered some items for myself and for some customers. There's a few different ways that you can enter your orders. You can enter by item number by clicking over here on the top left, enter items. You can shop the digital brochures. If you prefer to just flip through the brochures and click on items, you can do that way. You can also use the search bar to search for the item that you're looking for and add it to your cart. And you can also do it here by clicking on products, either by product category, or you can click on products and search the entire catalog of products so you can find what you're looking for. What you will see is that everything is much more visual than it was before. I'm going to actually show you how to enter items all of those different ways so that you can choose the way that it works best for you. It may vary depending on how your customer gives you the orders. Sometimes I have customers that literally send me a text that's just one of, and then they send me the 6-digit code, and they just give me a list of 6-digit codes, so I'm not even sure what those items are until they enter the codes. If that's the case, I would want to use the Enter Items option, where I could go here, I could select the customer name, so I could just click on the arrow and all my customers are going to be entered here. So I can select the customer name. I would then enter the product number, the quantity, the price would show up, and then I would add it to order. So let's see what we're going to do here. Let's see, I'm going to try entering one as product number. Now, the order that I'm entering right now is for a new customer. So I'm going to click right here, add new customer, and her name is Lisa, and I'm just going to put her last initial here for now. It always requires that you enter either an email number or email address or a phone number. If you don't have either, you can just enter some digits there for the phone number and then click add. Oh, I'm missing one there. There we go. Okay, perfect. So that'll work. So now when I go here to my customer list, she's going to be there. So I'm going to enter Lisa. It brings up all my Lisas. Lisa M is who I'm entering for. And she wants the new lash serum. So I'm going to go over here and double check the code. It's 007426. You see it thinks for a second. It brings up the current price right there is $39.99. This is the first campaign it was available. So it's not going to show us the previous campaign prices because it's just available right now. It shows me that there's a special offer on that there's going to be an iLift Pro free with purchase of unlimited lashes, and the offer is going to be fulfilled at checkout. So when I check out, I'll be able to see her free iLift Pro. Excuse me. Then all I do is add to order. Okay, and now I've created an order for Lisa M. You see my cart here adjusted up to 13 items instead of 12 because I just added an item. If I want to double check it in my cart, I can go over here. There's the order I just entered, some of the other things I have entered. If I want to, at that point, submit this order, I could just click View Orders, and we'll go through the order submission process. But I want to show you the other ways that you can enter that item, and then I'll adjust my order at checkout. So let's say I wanted to just go by brochure. I would click Brochures. And it brings me to all of the current brochures that are available. So here's the current brochure. I can just click on it, and it brings me to a totally clickable online digital brochure. Isn't that nice? If I want to order this item for her, I can just click the item. Gives me a pop-up window. Lets me confirm that that's the item she wants. This is the customer I'm entering it for. If it's for a different customer, I would just click on the menu and adjust the list. But we're going to put this down for Lisa M. And I just click Add to Order. That's it. Added to order. Easy as that. How easy is that? Now you will see here, if we go back to our homepage here, now it says 14 items because I just added another serum. At the end, before I actually submit this order, I'm going to take out those extra serums that I'm entering right here, but I just want to show you how you would do it. Now, let's say you want to use the search bar. We can start entering unlimited, and you see as you start typing, it's a smart search bar. So it starts bringing up options that you might be looking for based on what you've entered so far. So it's giving me these options for the unlimited serum. So I would just click, oh, there's the one I want. Click on it. Again, it brings me to this. It still knows that I'm entering items for Lisa M, so I'm just going to leave that there. And again, I would just click Add to Order. And then I've added that item for Lisa M. And you'll see that my little order cart is now at 15 items because I keep entering serums for Lisa. She doesn't want this many serums. So I'm going to have to adjust that when we check out. But let me show you one more way. We could then order based on products, where we would go here to Let's see, we are ordering, this is a new product, new skincare. I'm actually not sure what category our serum will fall into, so let's just go order shop all. Okay, and it brings us up pretty much all the items. Oh, and there's my serum right there. So I could click on it, quick shop, and go ahead and just add it to my order that way. I'm not going to add any more serums right now because I've already added too many. But you can see that way that those are actually 4 different ways that you can enter items. So you can do it whichever way you prefer or whichever way makes sense based on how you've received the order from the customers. Now, when you're ready to check out, you go over, click on your order cart, click on view orders. Okay, and I'm going to show you how you can make adjustments because I have to get rid of some of those extra serums I entered under Lisa M's name. So I'm going to double check my order. I've ordered for myself. I got myself a demo of the Herbie the Hedgehog. I ordered myself some samples of our new Hydrofusion regimens, which I'm really excited about, so that's good. There's one of my customer orders. Love that customer. And here's Lisa. I've entered way too many serums for her, so if I want to make an adjustment at this point, I'm just going to adjust that 3 to a 1. Okay, and it updated it for me, so now she just has 1. I've got my other customer order here, which looks correct. I've got everything I need here. Okay, so once I've confirmed that the order is correct, I'm going to refresh my totals here. And it's going to give me in my order summary. It tells me what my subtotal is, what it is with any offers or any additional things added that weren't included before, and an estimate of my earnings. Now, when I check out these 4 orders, it's going to give me a summary of all the items in my order so that I can double check. Okay, it says don't forget to order brochures. Of course I want to get my brochures. Okay, I've already ordered my campaign 19 brochures, but I have not yet ordered campaign 20. I'm going to start with 2 packs of my campaign 20 because I'm going to send the rest out by campaign mailer. Add those to my order. Good. Now I'm ready to check out my 4 orders. So it brings me here to an order summary page where, again, I can see every item that is in my order. And the cool thing is it shows me the item and then also shows me the earnings based on my discounted price for them. So, for example, this single eyeshadow that my customer ordered costs her $2.99. I'm earning $1.20 on it. Those $1.20s can add up. Things like the serum, where's our serum there? Those are nice earners. So for each serum I sell, I'm earning $16, which is pretty cool. But you can use this as a way of double checking your order to make sure it's correct. You've got a subtotal here that shows you the cost of the items, your shipping cost, your sales tax, and then your earnings is the amount that's being discounted from the price of the items in the cart. So you're only paying the discounted price. The rest that you're collecting are your earnings. Your order total, if you have a credit limit, it will let you know at this point what your credit limit covers and what amount you owe at this point. If you've not yet paid for your previous order, it'll let you know that you need to pay for that previous order before you can submit a new order. So all of that will happen right here on this page. It will let you know any payment that you need to make to place this order or any previous payment that you need to make before you can place this order. And then you just click submit. And there it is. Confirmation number lets me know that my order has been placed. I should have it in 3 days. I can use that track submitted orders, which if you remember is up here under the orders page. So I can keep track of whether my order has processed, whether it has shipped, and once it has shipped, there'll be a tracking number there so I can make sure I know when it's arriving. I can go right back to home right here. And that is it. That is as simple as it is. And it took me a lot longer because I showed you 4 different ways to enter one item. So when you're entering these items, it's really nice and fast to do it. What I would suggest is play around with it a little bit. You can't, it's hard to really mess anything up. If you enter more items or the wrong items, you can do exactly what I did and you can just adjust the quantity. You can remove it from the order if you need to. So play around, practice entering some items and get to know the system. With this system, I would still suggest the same as with our previous system, that you submit multiple orders at a time. Don't submit each customer order on its own because you'll end up paying a lot in shipping. You'll end up with a shipping fee on every single order you submit. What you can do, though, is if you submit, let's say 3 customers, 4 customers, 5 customers orders all at the same time, once a week or once a campaign, then you can have multiple items, multiple orders shipped together in one order with just one shipping fee so that you're keeping more of your earnings in your pocket. Don't forget that you can also charge each customer a 75-cent order processing fee. That helps you to cover the shipping fee that Avon is charging you. The idea is that if you collect that 75 cents from multiple customers each campaign, it's going to add up to mostly or completely cover the one shipping fee that Avon is charging you on the order you submitted. So make sure you're collecting that fee to keep more of your profits in your pocket. Have fun with this new system. I think once you get the hang of it, you are going to absolutely love it. It's a lot of fun. Couple other notes that we didn't encounter in this video. If an item is not available, whereas in the previous system, it would let you add the item to the order and then you would back order items that you were waiting for. With the current system, if an item is not available, you will not be able to add it to your order. If it's expected to come back, there'll be a note that you can select to be notified when it becomes available, so that when it is available, you can order it at that point for your customer if they still want it. Or you can just choose not to order it at all, but you won't have to worry about back-ordered items because that's not going to be a thing with this. It's either available or it's not available, and the system's going to let you know before you submit your order. So keep an eye out for messages like that, and certainly use the notify option if a customer still does want an item and you just want to be notified when it does become available. The other last word of advice that I'll give you is that we now have, with flexible ordering, a 2-week ordering window that you can submit your orders for any given campaign. I suggest strongly that you submit your orders towards the beginning of that window rather than at the end of the window. When you submit at the beginning, you're going to have the highest likelihood of all the items that you want that campaign being available. The farther you get into the campaign, the more limited availability is going to become, especially on some of our limited time collections, like our fashion collections, holiday items. When holiday launches, you want to get those orders in at the beginning of the campaign. Those are going to be hot items to get, and they're going to be limited supply. So get them at the beginning of the campaign, especially for items like that you don't want to take the risks that they're going to run out. Okay, so consider that. You can always submit another order at the end of the campaign if you want. That's what I like to do. I tend to submit 2 orders a campaign, one at the beginning and one closer to the end, and then I move into the next campaign. And we can also always back order 2 campaigns back. So if you already submit your campaign 18 orders, for example, at the beginning, and then the next week someone gives you another campaign 18 order, it's okay. You can still order those items with your campaign 19 order. Okay, that would be totally fine. Or you can choose to submit another order. So the choice is really yours. Just make sure you get those orders in, and you'll make your customers happy, and you'll be happier too. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed that little tour and the order processing procedure, and I'm always available to answer any questions. So just let me know if there's anything that I can do to help. All right, bye. Happy selling.